Hey guys, it's Jasper. And in this video, I will tell you exactly the number one lazy business model that actually prints money. And I'm talking about business models because a lot of stuff that you see on YouTube told by gurus are side hustles. Just little side hustles where you can make 10K a month, 20K a month, maybe 30K a month, but then you're literally just exchanging your time for money. While with this business model, it's an actual business where you can scale to high numbers and you're not exchanging your time for money. As you guys can see, I'm doing the exact same business model myself for over 4 to 5 years. And on this one, I've generated more than 1 million Great British pounds already this year, which is 1.5 million US dollars. And as you guys can see, yesterday on the exact same store, I generated 4.7K euros. And on a different store, I even generated 4K GBP, which is again 5K USD. So we are really printing money with this business model, and I'm only working 30 minutes per day. And yes, that's not even exaggerated. Like, I'm only working 30 minutes per day. I just became a dad. I'm 30 years old, so I don't have time to work 12 hours per day on my AI automation agency, cold DMing, cold calling people, and this kind of crap. No, I just want to build a business that runs without me without me being involved in the daily operations, so my team can keep scaling and I can enjoy life. Okay, so and to be honest, it's not working only for me, it's working for everyone. So I just took some screenshots. These people are doing the exact same business model. This is in Freedom Achievers. As you guys can see, Victor made his first 1K day. He joined the community. 29 days later, after the first campaign start, he hit his first 1K day, which is amazing. James is crushing it right now. He's making these crazy stories, but as you guys can see, he sold 11 products worth almost 750. As you guys can see, he has his screenshot here, which is insane. Sil made his best month. He went from 1.3K negative and he turned everything around when he joined the community, and now he's pushing for 5K per day. Hamish just did his first 1K day with just $1,000 in sales. Paul just hit his first 3.5K day. The next post will be first 4K day. As you guys can see here, his net revenue with the ROAS. So as you guys probably see, you guys can maybe recognize this is Shopify dashboards, but this is not just regular dropshipping, because most people that do regular dropshipping are doing Facebook ads or TikTok ads dropshipping. That's the kind of stuff we don't do. Why? With Facebook ads and TikTok ads, you need to spam test a lot of creatives. I mean, you need to go to Callow data and just rip all the content and try to find this winner. We are doing Google Ads dropshipping. Why? Because on the bottom of funnel, where the marketing funnel, where people actually searching for products is on Google. People are looking for products on Google, not on Facebook and not on TikTok, okay? And as you guys can see, we are printing with this. And in the Free Materials community, more people are even printing with this, okay? So to pick your business model, it needs to match some criteria, because you can start with many business models, but a lot of them are just small side hustles. If you really want to build something big, you need to go behind something big, okay? You need to go after something big. That's what I mean. So I put these criteria in because I think these criteria are very important. First of all, it needs to have a long lifetime time span. Well, if we check, for example, e-com, because that's what we're doing with dropshipping, you're doing e-com. E-commerce will only grow like exponentially. People are buying more stuff online, so I'm not worried that suddenly people stop buying stuff online. So that's something I'm not afraid of. The second thing is the big TAM, total addressable market. How big is the market and the audience that you can serve? Well, with e-com, it's worldwide, billions of people. So pretty huge, pretty huge. It also does not need much starting capital. That's something I always put in front, because I don't want to invest 50K to maybe make back 100K. No, you can start Google Ads dropshipping with 1 to 2K, or maybe if you just have a job, if you have cash flow coming in, that's perfect. You need to have like at least $50 to spend per day on ads for at least 2 to 3 weeks. So let's say 1 to 2K would be good enough. You need to have high leverage potential. And what I mean with that is that if you do some tasks in the business, it needs to have high leverage. So is your time really valuable that you put in the business? And yes, this will be because you can create more stores, you can create more ads, you can hire more people. You have a lot of leverage in here instead of like just cold calling people for your SMMA or your AI agency. It also needs to be scaled by people, not by time. So what I do see a lot of businesses and side hustles, especially, is like you can only scale by putting in more hours. But that's stupid. You don't want to work more. You do want to work less and more efficient. And that's what you can do with ecom. You can scale by hiring more people, give them the correct training and the SOPs, and just let them scale the business instead of like your time needs to be leveraged more. No, you don't want to put in more time. You want to be in the position that you can hire people to do the job for you, okay? And you still focus on the high leverage tasks. And the sixth, and then I think this is a really important one, you need to have quick proof of concept with your business model that you pick. A lot of people try to be a new coach or a new agency model and they really say like, oh, this is something new. And they start building like some stuff for crazy long time, but then they just launch and it doesn't even move the needle. So what I always recommend is do something where you can instantly see proof of concept. The stuff that you're doing, is this working? With the ecom, you build a store. You can even build one landing page. You can run ads and you can see if this is working by looking at the CPC, click-through rate, maybe even already sales. That's something you can instantly see after 50 to maybe $200 in ad spend. That's crazy. So you can literally test a business model with just $200 in ad spend, which is for me crazy. Imagine you would try to build a restaurant and see if people would love to come to your restaurant. Building a restaurant and getting all the equipment in and all the people in, that will cost you a lot of money. With this business model, it's not needed, okay? So I will give you a quick overview how Google Ads dropshipping works. My YouTube channel is all over Google Ads dropshipping. So if you have been laying on a rock or sleeping on a rock, then welcome to my channel. I will explain you exactly how this works. With Facebook ads and TikTok ads dropshipping, you're heavily relying on creative testing and product testing and even audience testing. With Google Ads dropshipping, nothing at all that you need to do. The only thing that you need to do is go after trends. The first thing that we use is just Google Trends, for example, and I just picked this random trend. I showed this before. It's pickleball. As you guys can see, pickleball in the US mostly is picking off, but also worldwide, it's taking off like a maniac. So that means that people are searching a lot about pickleball. And as you guys can see, in the Google Ads Keyword Planner, 823,000 monthly searches all around pickleball. So people would love to buy and search for products based on pickleball. So if you would go on Facebook ads and you would launch Facebook ads dropshipping with pickleball as your niche, you need to compete with all these creatives. As you guys can see, people made some beautiful creatives, and now you need to just fight for the attention of people on Facebook. People are on Facebook to connect with family and friends, not to buy products. While on Google, if you type in pickleball, you instantly see all the products that people are already selling, and you just can pick one of these products and you move them to a different market, and kaboom, you're making money. That's exactly what I do. How do I do this? I just go over all the countries and search for pickleball in different countries with my NordVPN. Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Switzerland, France, US, Australia, UK. And I just pick these products and I put them in a competitor's tracking sheet. If you're still watching this video, if you comment something nicely, like Jesper, I love you, thank you Jesper for the value, I will send you my competitor tracking sheet with all the competitors that I have to keep track of them and copy products from, okay? Just comment something nicely below. So I put all these products, I'll put all these competitors in this sheet, and you can see I do sort by niche, market, store URL, similar web, bestsellers link, Google Ads transparency link, and how much money they're making. And as you guys can see, I have some stores in here that is making 2.5 million a month, 250K a month, 150K, 500K, but also small stores, 30K, 30K, 60K. So for every experience level, I have a store in there, okay? So as we have build out our competitor tracking sheet, we built a niche store that looks branded. A branded niche store is something that works really, really well. On the other hand, a general store works amazingly as well. But for this case, we build a branded niche store. And as you guys can see, we call it Lux, and you make just these these pickleball rackets. Sorry, not paddle, but pickleball rackets. And you guys can literally just send traffic to it. And once you're sending traffic to it and you generate money, you even have exit potential. And this is where a lot of people are sleeping on. With my stores, that's exactly what I've done. So my first store I sold in 2023, and this year I sold already 2 stores as well. But let's show you the first store that I ever sold in 2023, which did in total of 1.1 million in revenue. Cost of goods was 400K, ad spend 340K. So that means like a ROAS of 3 exactly. I needed to pay 10% to the agency that manages my ads. Icarus agency manages my ads. Link will be in the description. Profits before refunds 305K. After refunds we had 235K in profit, which is good, which is a 20% profit margin. And then I sold the store for 42K, which is now looking back a little bit low, to be honest. I could have sold it at least for 120K, but this was the first store that I sold. But yeah, you guys can see I sold multiple stores. I sold this one for 25K, 42K, and 32K. So I made 100K in that year by just selling my Google Ads dropshipping stores because they're running on autopilot, and investors love businesses that run on autopilot and does not need the CEO. And this is the exact same system that I teach in Freedom Achievers community. First link in the description. If you want to learn how to make 1K per day in 90 days with Google Ads dropshipping, this is the community that you should join because we have a fully built out Google Ads masterclass, as you guys can see here, Google Ads masterclass. Here we literally show you everything. What is Google Ads, how to find winning products, how to pick your market, how to build your store, how to set up your Google Merchant Center, how to launch your first ads, optimize the campaigns, hire your first team, email marketing. All the Q&As are in here. All the partners for VAT and Hong Kong setups, everything is in this place. Like everything is in here. So that's the first thing in the description. As you guys can see, if we go to the wins tab, people are crushing it. Hamish, but I showed you already, 1K day. Victor, 1K day. 1K day. Which first 3K day, first 3.5K day, hit my goal 10K month, 10K orders, that's huge, 35K per day, 1K day, 1K day. It's a lot of people reaching their first 1K day pretty close. And of course, I did hit my first win 1 million in sales on this store that I showed you guys. And I will be selling this store pretty soon as well. So this is a quick overview of the #1 lazy business model that you should pick in 2025 if you actually want to make money in 2025. And if you're maybe wondering how your life could look like after 3 months of Google Ads dropshipping, watch this video, because in that video I explain exactly how Google Ads dropshipping changed my life completely. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one. Peace.